Good, y'all. It's Esso
Woody's Produce.
Off the Wall, August 10, 2009. Rock and Crack Distributors Radio, PNC.
Talk to you guys, man, about the project itself, man. How did you guys actually link up together, you know, to think about doing this this project?
Around the time, I guess it was like February or March, maybe.
Okay.
It might even been a little bit before that. I don't know. Am I off?
Nope, there you go.
Yeah. I couldn't even hear myself.
There we go.
There we go. I guess around like January, February, I was just up in FDA heavy, just running around, like, you know, talking to those dudes, and me and Woody had started talking, and I had this idea for the project because I had just been listening to Off the Wall on my iPod more than I was listening to anything else that I had. Like, I don't know what would happen if I took this album that, like, musically I can't really get away from and tried to make it my own, or make it a little bit more my own. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
And Woody just started sending the tracks, and they were like retarded. Like, I think what was the first one? I Can't Help It, right? Neverland Cool, like, and all of the names of the tracks he was sending me. Like, he was sending me like the weirdest track name. It'd be like Neverland Cool Ranch Doritos, like playing with bubbles and a sequin shirt, like, yo, like all of this. So the original beat names was just like random shit, you know what I mean?
Super random shit. Super random. That shit was like clockwork. Like, it wasn't even work. It was just like, oh, alright, cool. Next song, alright, word, that's dope. Like, let's do that. Cool, alright, cool.
Okay. What did you when Esso told you about what he had in mind? What was your immediate reaction? Like, okay.
Oh fuck. Like, oh damn. Like, I'm gonna take Michael Jackson's Off the Wall, and I have to
flip it.
Do that some sort of justice. Like,
the process of actual production for some of the joints.
It's different. It's different for each one. You know. Okay. Sometimes I would just, like, the way I make music is like when I'm sampling, because I don't usually sample, but I take it and, you know, I'll chop it up, whatever, make a melody, and then play live instruments over it. Okay. So like I play bass and guitar and keys and all that stuff. So I just kind of got inspired, and I'd play stuff over it and be like, oh, what happens if I take the sample out? Oh, alright, cool. Like, so like some of the verses, like Don't Stop, it's only the sample, like in a hook part, really. You know what I mean? And like selected parts, and all the other stuff is like live instrumentation, like derived from the music that Michael Jackson made. So it's really like organic, and it's really original, like the way that we did it. I think it was like it was really well done.
No doubt. We actually about to get into Don't Stop right now. The video dropped today.
And
I was listening. I was envious, man. I saw that.
Shout outs to Milan. Go look for coming through.
No doubt.
Videos everywhere.
The video is all over the place. Look online right now. Release of Off the Wall.
Yo.
Oh man, like,
what were you doing at the time?
Yo, alright.
Actually, I want to hear what you guys
the day that it happened, we were actually on Mr. Mecca's video shoot. I was on the set for doing my cameo for Mr. Mecca's video shoot with Puma, because Puma shot Mecca's video. So I get an email, all hip hop alert, says Michael Jackson in cardiac arrest, being taken to the hospital. I turned around to Puma, I was like, yo, I don't really know what this means right now. Like, I don't know if this is good or bad, right? So we leave, we're in the car coming back to the city. It's me, Donnie Goins, A Pinks, and Sarah J in the car, right? It comes across the radio, Michael Jackson is dead, right? Immediately my phone starts blowing up. We're on like a fucking 8-person conference call because the whole project had been done, right? So at that point, it became like a panic, like, damn, what do we do now? I told damn near everyone that I've spoken to about this, like, the first thing that I thought of, it was like, as crazy as this sounds, was damn, what the fuck does this mean for my project now? You know, because we just spent 3 months doing what I feel like is the best work of my career.
And have all the records be done.
And it's like still like one of the things that I was really like priding myself on was thinking ahead of the curve and you know, really doing something that I thought was musically forward, but inspired by something that nobody was really thinking of doing at the time.
Yeah.
And then as soon as that happened, there was just a deluge of fucking Mike tributes. And it's kind of like, you can't even say nothing negative about it because you can't really question how much Michael Jackson inspired anyone that makes music.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just kind of like,
people were just throwing stuff out there, like, come on, like,
it was
like, yo, we're gonna put this out tomorrow, I don't know.
Everybody's like, yo, you should put that out right now. It's done. You should put it out right now. Because then we're like, yo, do we really want to piggyback Michael Jackson's death?
That's what I was thinking about.
You know what I mean?
At the time when I heard that he had died, and I was thinking about, at that time I didn't really know when you guys were going to release it.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I hope they don't release this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm actually glad that we didn't. And I mean, the good thing was that there's already a historical significance to the day that we're putting it out. Because August 10th, 1979 is the day that the original album came out. So we're putting it out August 10th, 2009, which is the 30th anniversary of the album. And that was the original plan. So we just stuck with the plan. You know, and we had enough faith in the project and the product that we had created that it was going to stand the month and a half that it's been now since he's passed. And I mean, I'm almost glad that some of the attention has gone away from the fact that he passed, because now it makes it a little bit easier for people to just accept it as our music as opposed to something that came out so close.
And I think it also helped because we didn't get an overload of Michael Jackson freestyles and remembrance.
There actually was an overload, they just weren't posted.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. As we heard the news, and what were you thinking about the project?
I was chilling in Harlem, like I was, Young Nate had a show I was going to. And I was just chilling over there, like waiting for Nate. And I walked into the store and it was like, TMZ has reported that Michael Jackson's passed away. And I was just like, I looked at the dude that was like selling clothes. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, Michael Jackson died? Like, and he was like, yeah, you didn't know? And I was like, oh my god. And I went around the corner, I saw Nate, I was like, Michael Jackson is fucking dead? And he was like, what are you talking about? It was just like, and the word spread like that. It was crazy. And I was just like, I got to call Esso, got on like a 8-person conference call. And it was like 2 days of stress, like, yo, man, we gotta get this record out now, yo, we can't do that. Like, so I'm glad we waited.
Yeah, I'm glad that we did it the way that we did it, especially with putting out that statement on that Monday after he passed. I think that did a lot. And the good thing was also, like, I let a lot of people know what I was doing without letting like the general public know what I mean. I played the whole project for Rob Martin, music editor at Double XL, on the Tuesday of that week.
You're in that magazine, right? You're in the magazine?
Yeah, September issue Double XL. Page 42.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Page 42.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Jeezy's on the cover.
I don't know if he wanted to even mention it.
Yeah.
Probably like, someone show food.
Nah, man, like, yo, I've been trying to get Sean Proof for like 3 years. No lie. I've been through like 3 music editors at Double XL. So, shouts to Leah Rose, shouts to Handsome Samuel, and now shouts to Rob Martin, because he's the one that pushed the button.
And you Sean Proof now. September. Who's on the cover again?
Jeezy, 12th anniversary issue.
There you go. So check out Esso Woody Double XL. Light work, so. Let's about to get into this next joint right here. CDR, Crack Shippers, right? It's Expectations with Off the Wall, man. You guys just gonna put it out. We got some follow-up videos or any more promos that's hitting us up. We got Don't Stop video is out today. All you people listening right now, you're gonna check it out online. So
yeah, we're definitely gonna shoot like 1 or 2 more videos around it. It's gonna be a free download August 10th. As far as I guess the expectations, right? Like, I really wanted to draw a parallel between the importance of the Off the Wall album in Mike's career and the importance of this Off the Wall project in my career. You know, and like as I was going deeper into, you know, concept in the project, I had to research the album because obviously I had heard it, but I didn't, you know all of. It came out in 1979. I wasn't born yet. You know what I mean? So I didn't really understand like, you know, how much it had sold and. You know, that it was the first time that Mike had worked with Quincy Jones. This was my first time working with Woody. It was the album that was really like his transition from his Motown years to the King of Pop years. This is like my transition from previously working with Sycamore to now creating my own, you know, and
what you've been doing.
Yeah. So I mean, wanted to, you know, to be subconsciously there.
Yeah.
And I think as far as expectation-wise, you also got to think Off the Wall set up Thriller.
That's
you know, Off the Wall set up the rest of his career through the 80s and 90s.